Good afternoon, class. Professor Pistana. This week's discussion and topic was focused on the Department of Defense, or in short, the DOD. The DOD has many interesting facts and past and aspects to it, which we are heard the presentation from Dr. Crowther. And so some of this may sound redundant and fall short of his extensive details and experience, as he took part in many DoD assignments. To start, the DoD is the largest government agency. It was created with the National Security Act of 1947. The military forces are a little bit older than that, and at the time they fell under the War Department until the renaming to what is now the Department of Defense, which was by President Truman. The forces that make up the DoD are, beginning with the Army. They are the largest and oldest service in the U.S. military. The Army provides the ground forces that protect the United States, mostly confined to land. Then you have the maritime operation, on, above, and below the water. You have the U.S. Navy, which is America's forward deployed force and is a major deterrent to the aggression around the world. As the doctor mentioned, they serve as a barrier and keep the fighting away from the continental U.S. and the islands that belong to us. Under the Department of the Navy, you have the Marine Corps. They are a component of the Navy, of the Department of the Navy. The Marine Corps maintains amphibious and ground units for contingency and combat operations. They're usually involved in just about everything. Their assignments vary from protecting embassies, I believe Air Force One or Marine One there as well, and assist the Army. They ride on the ships of the Navy. They're involved in pretty much every aspect, military application. And then you have the Air Force, which, as the name implies, they protect the air or airspace, providing rapid, flexible, and lethal air and space capability, delivering troops, payload, collecting intelligence from anywhere in the world, and gets you there within hours. Newly, you have the Space Force, which falls under the Department of the Air Force. The Space Force organizes, trains, and equips space forces in order to protect U.S. and allied interests in space. It's very new. We haven't seen any significant application of their power or infrastructure. And lastly, you have the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard provides provides law and maritime safety enforcement, marine and environmental protection, and military naval support. Technically, the Coast Guard belongs to the Department of Homeland Security at peacetime, and when summoned or under war time, the Coast Guard operates under the Navy. And then you have the National Guard and all the reservist branches to each appropriate military force. The Army National Guard, the Air National Guard, very versatile and used during domestic emergencies. As the doctor stated, the National Guards belong to the state, report to the governor, unless federalized, and then they will be under the president's authority. They take part in domestic emergencies, humanitarian efforts, homeland security operations, and much more. The U.S. DOD is based out of the Pentagon, as Dr. Crowther stated and took part in. It's made out of military and civilian personnel combined, led by the Secretary of Defense. Currently is Lloyd Austin III. The DoD has many posts, or as we would say, 11 combatant commands that focus their assignments to their AORs, their area of responsibilities, which pointed out that these responsibilities or these commands aren't necessarily within those area of operations, but usually nearby. The posts vary from or are as such. You have the Africa Command, Central, European, Indo-Pacific, Northern, Southern, And then you have the specialized commands such as Cyber Command, Space Command, and Special Operations or SOC, and Transportation Command, which deal with specific tasks. Transportation Command will deal with the logistics of all military logistics. They provide transportation capabilities for all military. The Strategic Command specifically operates globally to deter strategic attacks. Special Operations oversees and conducts precisely special operations all over the world. Space deals with the Space Command, and Cyber deals with cyber-related entities. That's pretty much it. This falls very short compared to the Dr. Crowder presentation, but I'm happy to assist with any knowledge you may have learned from me today. Thank you, sir. Thank you, class.